Welcome, Federal Way! Let's give a big thanks to the Decatur Gators, led by Jeff Chang, the Thomas Jefferson Raiders, led by Mike Lewis, and the Tom Beaver Titans, led by Stephen Kennedy. Aren't they just great? I'd like to thank all the kids that are here with their day off. This is an amazing turnout. Hey, let's do this every Friday. Well, we're definitely going to do it next year, right? We've got all kinds of great things for this program, but before we get started, I want to introduce the council and some of the other folks here, and then we're going to start off by the pledge of the national anthem. First, we've got Deputy Mayor Burbidge, Councilmember Lydia Seffa Dawson, Councilmember Kelly Maloney, Councilmember Susan Honda, Councilmember Bob Selski, and Councilmember Dee Dee Duclos. We also have Municipal Court Judges Dave Larson and Rebecca Robertson. We've got our police chief over here, Andy Wong. And I want to say a big round of applause and thank you to our city staff who work so hard every day. And we have State Representative Linda Kochmar. I'd like to introduce the Jet Cities Chorus. We're delighted to have them present today for an encore performance from last year's Super Bowl event that we had here. The Jet Cities Chorus has been entertaining Federal Way in the South Side for well over 50 years. This current lineup is a talented group, and they'll sing right now our national anthem, and then after that they'll be back for their famous 12th man song. So let's put your hand over your heart for their national anthem. Please, yeah.
Please join the Jet Cities Chorus in singing of the national anthem.
Wow, thank you very much. And we're going to hear from them for their 12th man song in just a few minutes. I'd like to again thank the high school bands for what they did. And how many people here got yeah, let's give a big round of applause for the bands. And we're going to hear more from them in a minute, but how many people got a burrito? Let's give a big thanks to Costa Vida for the 500 burritos that they donated for this time. We also have a really cool thing. This event is being live streamed by Paladin. And so let's give a big thanks to Paladin who's live streaming this to people that cannot see. I'd like to thank Gary Wright and the You Mad Bro bus. Where is that? Right up there. Thanks for being here. Thanks, Gary. And something tells me Sherman's going to be saying that in about 72 hours, 48 hours. I'd like to thank the South King County Fire. Thanks you guys for being here. And they've got some special beads they're going to pass out in a little while. I'd like to thank our Federal Way Police Department that's here. Thank you very much. I'd like to thank all the first responders. And by the way, as we love both groups, but they have a big showdown on April 4th over there at the community center. Tip-off is at noon. The annual Police Fire basketball game is this year going to be held at the community center. So that's April 4th. Put it on your calendar, and it's going to be a great event. Let's see here. Now, I think we've got more music from our high school bands. Let's give it up for the high school bands. It's yours. let's give a big round of applause to Jimmy Johns for coming with 500 sandwiches. And once again, you guys, Todd Beamer High School, Decatur High School, and Thomas Jefferson High School, let's give them a big round of applause. You guys are fantastic. And we're going to hear more from them as soon as we get done with a couple more things. But as mayor, one of the great things I get to do is issue proclamations, and I've got one entitled Seahawks Blue Friday. Whereas the Seattle Seahawks have been getting the 12th man on their feet since their first game on August 1st of 1976. And whereas during the 2014 season, the Seahawks won their first Super Bowl, dominating the Denver Broncos 43-8. And whereas in reaching Super Bowl 49, the Seahawks demonstrated their unbeatable spirit and never quit attitude, mounting a historic comeback and winning the NFC Championship Conference on the last play of overtime. And whereas during their run to the Super Bowl 48, the Seahawks captivated the region in a way that no other professional sports team has done before. Whereas the Seattle Seahawks have sold out 105 consecutive games at Century Link since 2003. And whereas the Seattle Seahawks refer to their fans as the 12th man, a crowd that set the Guinness World Record for the loudest roar at a sports stadium with a 137.6 decibel rating on December 2, 2013. And whereas the Seahawks enjoy tremendous support in the city of Federal Way, right? And whereas more than 600 Federal Way Seahawks fans attended Seahawks Rally at City Hall prior to Super Bowl 48, and whereas Seahawks players and coaches have been generous in their time and involvement in efforts to benefit the Federal Way community, and now therefore I, Jim Farrell, Mayor of the City of Federal Way, do hereby proclaim January 30th, 2015 to be Seahawks Blue Friday in the City of Federal Way. And I urge all residents to honor this remarkable team, including its players, coaches, and staff, for the spirit of excellence. Sportsmanship and regional pride they have brought to our city and the Puget Sound region, and to cheer them on their second Super Bowl championship. Now, let's give it up, a big Federal Way welcome again to the Jet Cities Chorus here to sing their original song, True 12th Man. Great. Well, before we go any further, I'd also like to thank Waste Management, one of our sponsors. Thank you, Waste Management, for the money to help put this on. We really appreciate it. Now, I was reading an article yesterday where it ranked Puget Sound communities on who the biggest Seahawks supporters were, and somehow or another they ranked us 10th in the region. So we've got our superhero, Skyman. Let's give everybody a big Federal Way welcome to Skyman. Skyman, Who do you think are the best fans in the Puget Sound area?
Federal Way! Federal Way! See! 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 See!
I'm going to take it from him. He's the expert. And so are you guys. Thank you. This is an amazing turnout. Let's see here. Hey, you guys want to be in a picture? Now, anybody who knows me knows that I'm a true history fan. And I can tell you, we've got a great historical society in this community. And the picture that we're about to take, for years and years and years to come, people are going to look at this picture and say, how did they get that many people in the parking lot? So let's do that, you guys. Now, here's what I'm going to ask you to do. We want to get as close to the building as possible, and we're going to send a photographer probably about at the end of the crowd right there. So when you crunch down here, you want to kind of stay as close as possible, and then we're going to take a picture, okay? So come on down, as the man says.
Yeah, we're short. Short people go this way. Woo!
Hey, how are you? Good to see you. I see you. Let me get through. Oh my God. Follow me, Jim. Hello. Hey, we need everybody to sort of head down this way, a little bit closer. Everybody right here? You guys, let's get in the picture. Let's have everybody.
out looking for my book.
I thought you were.
I was, but I found it.
Seahawks.